What's good, world? Welcome back to another episode, the final episode. Have you found your crown? Episode 10, season one. I'm super excited to get to this point. This show right here is about motivation. It's about gems. It's just about having something positive to go back to. I wanted a real life depiction and reflection of what this show is about. That's why I started it. As you can see, the production isn't it the best. I haven't dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's, but I know that I started something and I'm happy about that. And I'm going to be growing in real time with you guys, and you guys are able to see where this show is going to go. Today's topic, you're closer than you think. I'm going to say that again. You're closer than you think. I think a lot of people need to hear that, and a lot of people need to understand that you can't just give up. And I know that sometimes it's going to seem that you're in a rut or you're not going where you need to go. It's all about the perspective, and it's all about what do you really want. Today's topics: delayed success, patience, momentum, and the most important, faith in yourself. These four things intertwine with each other and are the most important tools you can have in your toolbox to get to success. We're going to get into a lot of great things. Cannot wait to dive. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, let's get into it. Season one, episode 10. Have you found your crown? You're closer than you think. Let's get it started. So, guys, like I said in the intro, episode 10, season one, have you found your crown? Today's episode topic, you're closer than you think. Out of all the episodes that I've done this season, I feel that this one, it's not about it being the most important, because I feel like they're all important within the information that I put out there. But I feel that this is definitely one that I want you all to share with others, um, that you may know or may feel that are on the brink of giving up, or on the brink of allowing frustration and um, where they are in life to, dictate their feelings and their motivation. Every day we have to have success on our mind. Every day we have to have the mindset that we have to fight. There's no autopilot for life. Every step, every move, every opportunity, every decision we make, all comes with an array of problems that need to be fixed. And there's no point in life, especially the more you obtain success, where problems won't exist. There's a thing of getting in the right mindset and the right spirit to take on life and to not allow life to take you on. And that's why I feel like it's super important to let you're closer than you think. And one thing I wish we all stop doing, before I get into the topics and the theme of today, one thing I wish we all stop doing is comparing our lives to others, comparing our situations to others, comparing our success rate to others, our routes, in life to others. A lot of times, I was just told this not too long ago, and it really touched me. Um, a lot of times we're looking at the final version of ourselves, and we're not able to realize that to get to that version, you first got to take a step. And that could mean physically, mentally, emotionally, refining and retuning yourself to get to that version and to that place that you want in life. It's all on you. It's all on your attitude. It's all on your motivation. Speaking of motivation, today's theme, motivation and breakthrough mindset. Now, I feel like all of what I said just now is pretty much a sum up of that. You have to be motivated within yourself. This is why I said on a few episodes, to know where you're going, to not let life tell you who you are, but you actually take time to learn and figure out who you are, what you like, what you enjoy, and what do you want to obtain and gain in life. That is super important. And that's the only way you're going to get there, is having that motivation, that self-motivation, that self-motor that's going to keep going, regardless if you have the support or the love or whatever you think you're supposed to have from the outside world. really depends on you, and yourself should be relied on yourself and God, of course. Um, and just having that breakthrough mindset. There's going to be times where it seems like you're stuck, or there's going to be times where it seems like everything is working against you. But there are times where you have to realize maybe you're in this situation to be a better you, to have a better mindset, to learn. Always don't go into things, why me, why me? Why not me? I'm built for this. I could get through anything, no matter what the test is. Have faith that you're smart. Have faith and believe in who you are. This is super important. These things are beyond business. It's beyond branding. It's beyond marketing. But when you have these things and these tools in your toolbox, when it comes to branding and pushing business and having people believe in you and staying consistent and staying motivated, these things will be done flawlessly. And this is what it takes to get to another level. I could talk about all of the designing in the world. I could talk about all of the marketing tactics in the world, all the market schemes in the world, but it doesn't matter if you aren't self-motivated. Because the minute there's a moment where you're not seeing progress that you think you should see, you'll give up. And this is why this first season I wanted to lay down the foundation. With everything you build, there has to be a foundation. And that foundation starts within you and your mindset. Once again, that's why today's episode, which I chose to be the last episode of the season, is so important and sums up the whole season entirely. Now, I have 4 topics that I wanted to talk about today. And first topic I want to talk about is delayed success. And if I was to sum up delayed success in my mindset, I would say it's the mindset of your timing versus the right timing, a.k.a. God's timing. And this is a self-battle that I reflect on almost daily within multiple areas in my life. You know, specifically within my brands and my businesses and my associated partnerships and stuff like that. I'm always wanting things to move and go, and I always feel, am I stuck? Am I not doing enough? I don't think it's wrong with wanting to be punctual and wanting things to go through, but I think throughout life you learn that within patience and within faith, you understand that timing is everything. And you live long enough and continue on your pursuit to success long enough, you'll see that there are so much that could go wrong if you're on your timing. Think about situations where it's like, man, I'm glad that happened when it did happen. I wasn't in the right mindset. I wasn't ready to, you got to understand that life is already a played out, life's already a book written, and we're just living. Now, of course, there are decisions and moments in life that kind of make twist and turn, but the overall track of where you're going is already written. And I think that a lot of times when we hear faith or having faith in ourselves, we don't understand that that's actually what it's about. Having faith that things are going to work out, that you're going to be in the place you need to be, that you're going to meet the people that you need to be, that you're going to be aligned with the things you need to be aligned with. But you have to also understand, for those things to work, you have to have the mindset to match your faith for that perfect timing to happen. This is all math. Simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. Faith and motivation equals perfect timing. Because you don't start to move with the improper mindset of money, or the improper mindset of self-success, or the improper mindset of not wanting what you are creating to be not just about yourself, but for others. Remember, we're in the act of service. And that's part of business too. So timing isn't always about you. And that's why I said that your timing versus the right timing. You always want the right timing. So Delayed success isn't always a bad thing. Delayed. Sometimes it's for you to get your mindset right, you to get your spirit right, you to have the motivation to keep going what you started. That's important. Within delayed success, there was something that I mentioned, which is our second topic, patience. I believe that, remember I was talking about your toolbox that you want in life? I feel like patience, if not the most important, is top 3 most important tools you have to have in your toolbox for life across all facets. Family, friendships, working relationships, deals, whatever it is. You have to have patience. Without patience, you make the wrong decisions. Without patience, you don't have the right mindset. Without patience, there's no perfect timing. Patience is the thing that allows you to think, allows you to see, allows you to take a breather. I thank God that I've allowed life to not dictate my patience, but I've allowed my patience to dictate my life. And that has been a key contributor to me gaining not only the knowledge and success that I have, but allow me to see through with what I start. And I think that's why a lot of people they just don't have the patience, they give up. And you gotta remember, what you wanna do in life shouldn't just be about you. And that's super important, and we have to remember that. What you wanna do in life shouldn't be about you. It should be of service, not just to you, but to others. That's super, super important. The third topic that I want to get into, momentum. Momentum is one of those things that in life you'll realize that the people you thought, oh, those are my biggest fans, everybody had their own issues, everybody had their own courses, everybody has their own roots, everybody have their own seasons. Even your biggest supporter, your biggest fans have their own seasons where you might need to be a supporter to them. Sometimes don't always look in the mirror and say, why? Why not? That's the mindset you want to have. Not the why me, the why not me. You have to have the momentum and the motivation to pull through. You made a logo, people may not like it. Your first collection not having no sales. You putting money into marketing. You putting money into your business and your brands, and it doesn't look like it's at a standstill. You have to continue to have the momentum. You have to continue to have the motivation. You have to continue to want to show people that you believe in what you believe in. That's what makes others believe. That's a key factor. The consistency of which you show your momentum into what you believe in, into your dream. It's not on everybody else for your dream to come to life. It's on you. I feel like a lot of people quit one season before their life changes. And remember, I was just saying seasons. It wasn't as warm as you thought. The winter wasn't as cold as you thought. Hey, life isn't predictable. That's one thing you don't learn as a kid much. You don't hear people say a lot. But I think that's key. And the younger you are in realizing that, the better. But unfortunately, sometimes in life, we aren't told those things. And we have to experience life to experience those things and gain the knowledge of those things. But it's never too late. And hearing this today should help you want to change your momentum motor and kick it up even more of a notch. And knowing that as a key derivative to your success and on your road to success. The last topic is self-explanatory, uh, but I for sure want to get into it. And that's just having faith in yourself. I know that it's hard. You know, even me personally speaking, I have so many times with the brand, you know, Golly, that I feel like it's at a standstill. I feel like I should be way bigger, way more popular, and in way more rooms. But I always look in the mirror and ask myself, am I doing everything for what I want? That's one. And two, you know, do I truly believe I'm great? And I do. I believe a lot of people in this world are great and made to do some amazing things. But you have to have that faith within yourself. And that faith to know that, you know, and truly believe that you are great. You are born for greatness and you're going to do great things. It's almost as if you feed the ego the proper way. There's nothing wrong with ego. I forget what episode it is, but I think it was ego and confidence versus confidence or something like that, excuse me. But I discussed the importance of ego. But knowing the proper placement of your ego and how to express it, that's key. And that's what keeps you aligned within yourself and truly of who you are. Because a lot of times, you know, that quote, people let success go to their head, that's not success, that's ego. But when you stay grounded with those 4 topics of what I talked about, which is pushing through on delayed success, patience, momentum, having faith in yourself, I think you'll find yourself aligned with the proper steps to get to where you want to get to, no matter what obstacles, no matter what may come your way. You will know that finding your crown is the most important thing that you can do in life. Because when you find your crown, you find your purpose. I want to thank everyone for, you know, supporting me, supporting Golly, supporting this series. It's super important to continue to push out positive things that people can come to and get gems from, or just play and feel motivated. And that's really what I want this show to come about. The production will get better, the topics will get better, of course, everything will get better. But like I said, I wanted this to be a real life depiction of what the show is about. And that's, at the end of the day, just get started. Just get going. Just move. I didn't have all my ducks aligned in a row when I first started this show, and I still do not. But I know that now I have the momentum and the motivation to keep going because I've done it. So why not keep going? I'm super excited and just super proud of the concept and the mindset. And I think this Have You Found Your Crown series is going to be great and do a lot of great things for people. Make sure you guys are following at Golly Crown on all social media platforms. Please go support www.gollycrown.com. Go shop today. Go subscribe today. Make sure you guys are subscribing on YouTube as well. I'm super excited to see you all again next season. I cannot wait. Have You Found Your Crown Season 1? That's a wrap. Peace.